Earlier this year, it actually goes far back as last year, I was approached by the owners of this property, which is a development company, about what the process was for obtaining a floodplain permit for development, tree removal, what have you, within the floodplain. So I explained to them the process, sent everything over to them, and it died out. Didn't hear nothing until back around February this year. I don't know the exact date, sometime in February. They reached out again and said they were ready to proceed, and they presented with the application and all the requested documents, and even went further, and then I had requested past the hydrology and hydraulic study, and any implications to the floodplain that may be in. They even got the stormwater prevention permit and plan, excuse me, not permit, and stuff like that I didn't even ask for yet. So they answered everything, they turned everything in, and then in April of this year, I issued the land clearing only permit.
Okay, and that's essentially your responsibility to do anytime they turn in paperwork like that. You have to go through that process.
Absolutely, and that's why it took so long. They knew what to do last year, back in June or July, whenever they inquired about that process, and then. Yeah, so they went out and got the studies done. I told them everything I would have to have, one for clearing, one for building, because that falls under totally different. As you're well aware of, Okmulgee County has no zoning out in the county, but we do have floodplain ordinances, which regulates the floodplain because we participate in the NFIP. Fortunately, that's how we caught this, and it came to this. Otherwise, it would be just like any other citizen building on their property, and it would just popped up and we wouldn't have known about it.
And by the way, you're referring to the Three Rivers Manufacturing that
yes,
came to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you and County Commissioner Steve Ward have met with Three Rivers Manufacturing.
Yes.
The property owner of this patch of land, which, by the way, is it most or all of it in the floodplain?
Just partial. It's
okay.
Partial. I don't know Commissioner Ward's. I don't want to speak on his behalf, but I know he's spoken with somebody. I don't know who he's spoken with, so I can't confirm that. You just speak with him independently if you haven't already. But yes, I've spoken with Three Rivers.
Okay. And by the way, this week the County Commission established a citizen-led committee to review potential impacts a data center here might bring and offer input to elected officials. Well, while you probably can't speak to that, you do know what about this place?
As far as the development?
Development, size?
Absolutely. Well, the Three Rivers owns approximately 200 acres in this plat here. It's right next to Hodges here on Madison Street, which has been used for industrial, obviously, or we wouldn't have Hodges here. And on down the road just a little bit have Tate and Lyle and some other manufacturing. So it's there. Other than that, the land hasn't been used. It was used by ODOT whenever they put in Highway 56 to put in a lot of fill, and since then there hasn't been much of anything on it. I can't speak for the previous owners what they did, just what I know from research and what I've seen out there, but I haven't seen anything in the time I've been here at all.
Okay. Is there anything more that they will have to do that might involve you? Absolutely.
If they decide that they're going to build whatever they're going to build here, and yes, I believe it's going to be a data center is what they're going to try to put in here. But I don't know for sure because I have not received a building permit. What's going to have to happen if they're going to build that structure anywhere in or adjacent to the floodplain, because the entire property is not in the floodplain, but part of the floodplain runs through it, which grants me authority to issue the permits on them and make them do the studies. They're going to have to come back for another floodplain permit for that building that structure, and they're also going to go through the state fire marshal, who has jurisdiction over every commercial structure in Okmulgee County that's out in unincorporated Okmulgee County. You want to start a business here? Great. We'd love for you to start a business here, but you're going to have to go through the state fire marshal and get that permit through them for that structure and everything you're going to do, as well as if it's located in or near the floodplain, you're going to have to get that floodplain permit. So yes, they will have to come back to me and submit an application just like they did this, and everything's going to have to be done to where we're satisfied that they're not going to adversely affect the floodplain or increase the floodplain by more than 1 foot and change the footprint.
And whatever they do decide to build, which in this case obviously would be a data center, you have no say over what gets built?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's out in the county. No zoning. There's no zoning in the county. It would be like me going out to someone's property and saying, you can't build that barn 10 feet from the roadway. No zoning. Private property owner.
Not in your job title.
Absolutely. The only thing I can tell them is whether or not they can build that structure if it's located in the floodplain.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I do also give them, obviously, there's ways to get around that by following the regulations that are set in place to make it more flood proof.
Right. Is there anything else that the commissioners might come to you about involving a plot of land like this?
They would just ask if it's located within the floodplain. That's normal, that happens.